Hi. So if you have been following me on Facebook, you would notice that for the past 1 week or so, I have been posting um, quotes and information on how we can all find our personal brands or values, particularly our teens and young adults, so that we can all exhibit positive attitudes at our workplaces, in our homes, in our schools, and everywhere we find ourselves. And so today I thought that to add to all that I have been posting, I should share with you one of the most important things we all have to look out for when we are choosing personal brands or values. And that is the fact that there are two types of values. You have the conscious based value and the fear based value. The conscious based values are the want to values, the values that you can express in your attitude, in your behavior without any effort, without you even thinking about them. The fear based values are the have tos. They come with consequences. They are the ones that have the ifs. If I don't do this, this will happen or that will not happen. And so let's see if we can find any examples to actually explain this better. So the one that comes to mind easily is love because it's one of my values. And if you watched my previous video, I mentioned that I grew up experiencing love in different forms. And so I picked that as my value because I felt that showed who I really was. I love not wanting anything in return. I don't love you because I want you to love me back. I don't love you because I have been forced to. It just comes freely to me. And over the years, I have been working on it to make sure that if I don't do it right, then I learn through my actions to be better at it. If and that is an example of a conscious based value. If, on the other hand, when I was growing up, I was told that if I don't love someone, I will not receive love back, then in my mind, I'm telling myself this is what I have to do, not that I want to do it. I have to do it because I want to be loved. But if I don't love someone, I will not receive that love back. And that is a fear based. It could be fear based. The fear based values could come from fear or the lack of that particular value itself. And research has shown that one of the um, one of the fear based values that a lot of people call their values is trust. So, for example, someone's trust is broken in a relationship. The person decides to keep trust as his or her value and tends to look out for trust in other people. If the person does not find trust, then there is a block there because that is what the person is seeking to give and to have back. So then it becomes something that I need to be rewarded for, if I should say it that way. But to what extent would a fear based value like that help us in our attitudes, in showing up positively in our behaviors, as opposed to the conscious based one that comes without any effort? You just live it because that is who you truly are. I thought that it is very important because for me to share this information because sometimes it is difficult to actually differentiate between a value that is conscious based and a value that is fear based. I try to use love to explain what a conscious based value is, and I use that same love to explain what a fear based value is. But sometimes, like I said, it's very, very difficult to know why we choose certain behaviors, or certain values, and how they translate in our attitudes, in our behaviors towards, whatever we choose to do, or other people that we relate to. And that is why I'm here as your professional life and transition coach, to help you go through that process, to be able to identify if you have chosen some values for yourself already. We would go through processes to identify whether they are fear-based or conscious-based, and how those values are serving you currently in your life, and whether you would have to make any changes to it. Look at it this way. If you have a headache and you go to see a doctor or your physician, he or she may perform some tests or do some examinations, and at the end of the day comes back to tell you that, oh, your headache was as a result of maybe your sinuses or a tumor in your head or whatever that may be. So it is with coaching. You may not be sure of what you are doing, but at the end of the day, we all want to show up positively. We all want to live our lives the way we are, not the way we have acquired, not the way someone else wants us to live. And so, as always, JFB Coaching is here to help you, support you to build yourself, develop yourself, know who you are, be able to control yourself under stressful situations, and all that comes with a blissful life. And so you can contact me here on Facebook or Instagram, or you can send me an email. My email address again is judy@jfbcoaching.com. My phone number is 361-277-1597. You can find all this information on my Facebook page as well. As always, we are here to support you and to help you fuel your teen and your young adults' greatness. Thank you.